Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sesom, and come back at you with another video, of course, and today we are here doing my cat's ancestry. Now listen, this comes from BasePaws, and BasePaws is not sponsored, but they do ancestries for cats. And I did this a long time ago, back in COVID. You try to go and do this right here, right now, boy, $150 to get your ancestry per cat. Because we did the cat, like what they are, their oral health, like their diseases, like the full shebang. We're not gonna go through all that. I don't think y'all need to know. Anyway, so they messed up. They put my Snoof as Toby and Toby as Snoof. All right. So instead of Toby, this is the Noof. Y'all know the Noof. You see him sometimes in videos, sometimes in the back. Here, look at this Noof. Look at Bob. Beautiful Noof. That's my son. I've had this cat for like, what? Since I was like in 8th grade. That was like 29 years ago. Homie old, but I love him. This is my baby, all right? So I've had some things. Me and my mom, we were trying to figure out what is the Noof, right? By the way, let me tell you guys a quick story of the Snoof. His actual name is Jasper, right? It goes Jasper, then it went Jasper Nasper, then it went Nasper, then it went Noof, and then we call him Snoof, and then we call him Snoop. Snoof, right? Those are his names now, and he responds to his names, which is very funny. Anyway, so here we are. We're gonna go through a couple things. So his breed, broadly Western. They don't really give us too much, but look, Maine Coon. That makes sense. The Noof looks like a Maine Coon. Y'all don't know what a Maine Coon is? Look, here we go. They have a thing down here. You scroll down here. And right here, they got all the different things here. They got exotic, Western, Persian, Eastern. So Maine Coon, it looks like the Noof. Look at his ears. That looks like Noof. He's also 13% Siberian. So now look, let's scroll down. And let's go to Siberian. Fluffy cat. I'm telling you, it makes sense because Snoof is a long-haired cat. Because he's fluffy. He's a thick cat. Look, personality, social, playful, average 17 years. Homie's been alive for like almost 20 years. I mean, and honestly, in 2 more years, Snoof about to be 20. And then 3% American short hair. So although this is 3%, I wouldn't say it's as accurate as my ancestry, but whatever. They say, hey, he's 3%, short hair. 0% Eastern, 13% Persian. What the heck is Persian? I don't know, but we're about to look it up. So British short hair, broadly Persian, which is just generally, they don't know what it just, and then just Persian, right? And then broadly exotic. Snoof is 2% exotic. We're overestimating. 2% exotic. When you look at him, he looks exotic. That's my boy. He's coming through being exotic. And then 15% polycat. That basically means like he's a mutt. It could be anything. It honestly could be anything. But because they don't have too many people doing the ancestry, they can't really be really specific. But he's 15% other. All right, so let's go look at what it is. British short hair and Persian. And let's see, British short hair, kind of fluffy. It makes sense. Snoof he's fluffy, laid back, quiet, patient. That sounds like the Noof to me. And Persian. Again, fluffy cat. Snoof has that. They have a lot of calm, restful, fluffy cats. And that's what he is. Like, I'm looking at these, look, glamour puss, doll face. These all express things that Snoof looks like. And they give you information like the breed history, the genetics, personalities, blah, blah, blah. Snoof is lovely. He's nice. He talks to you. It's weird. I'll be like, Snoof, what are you doing? He goes, brr, every single time. Every single time. He don't even know how to meow. He just goes, brr, like we in the hood. I love this cat. I hold him. I pick him up. He doesn't complain. He don't do none. I love Snoof. He's calm. He's quiet. He's creepy though. He'd be like stalking you with like one eye. He'd be like, yo, what are you doing? And then like he'd be coming to my room and his tail's big and fluffy. So here's his tail, like literally like at the edge of the screen right here. His tail be like this. And then you'd be like, what the f was that? And I'm looking at my bed and I'm like, yo, what is that? And it's the Snoof. It looks like a hand, but it's the Snoof. And then he'll jump on the bed and scare the heck out of me. I love that cat. Oh my God. Homie been around for like 20 years. Some of y'all not even 20 years old. He's older than most of y'all. That's crazy. Anyway, so they got oral report for him. The Snoof, we take pretty good care of the Noof. They say, look, he got maybe a little bit gingivitis. That may be true, right? He's at low risk. He might be getting to medium risk when he gets older. We try to take care of him. Tooth respiration, low. And bad breath, Noof got a little bit of bad breath, not gonna lie. But not that bad. Even though it says Toby again, I'm sorry. They messed it up. It was supposed to be the Snoof. So Snoof, he's clear, blood type B, which, if you look at it, I'm gonna go down here. All right, so Snoof is put into the blood group category B, which it says here, right? This blood type is rarely seen in Maine Coons and Norwegian forest cats, and are more frequently seen in British Shorthair and exotic breeds. Snoof has a rare blood type, which is very interesting to me, even though it's not AB, but it's still B, which is very interesting because if we were to try to get him some, like a blood transplant, they're gonna be like, yo, look, it's kind of hard to find B, you know? That's very interesting to me. They have a bunch of other different things too, like all the different, like, you know, types of blood things and whatever, all these different like things that he could possibly have, like genetic diseases and blah blah blah. If you really like, I guess if your thing was like really like, you know, pure blood, right? And you wanted to see like what else they have in them, like what type of mutations or genes. This is very interesting. Although this is 60 pages long, I ain't gonna sit here and go through 60 pages of it with y'all. Y'all could do it on your own, get your own cat and try it on them and see it, but I'm not gonna go through what mucopolysaccharidiosis number 6. I don't care about that, I'm sorry. So for the most part, Snoof is in the lower part of the percentile for having any of these microbes, which is very interesting. What they also have is apparently they can figure out what the heck he ate last time. Homie ate pig and chicken. Does any of this surprise you? No, because that's what we feed him. We feed him pig and chicken, which is very interesting. He's spoiled, by the way, too. The Snoof, he's spoiled. He likes to have bougie food. If he don't got that food, he ain't gonna eat it. He likes wet food. He don't like dry food. Homie be coming to like me and be like, yo, let me get some of that meatloaf, and be trying to grab the meatloaf off my plate. I said, nah, that's for me. You know? So that's the Snoof. All right. Now let's go to Toby really quick. All right. So y'all probably haven't seen Toby. Toby a little stupid. All right. He got woke eyes, really big eyes. Like, look at this picture. Bob. He's woke. Look at him. You know, he's a skinny cat. He got muscle on him. He's built. He's strong. But then again, he is very young. We found him. He was in the middle of the street. You know, we have him. He's like a regular cat. You know, nothing really too impressive. But he's also Maine Coon. Very interesting. We already saw that. This is what got me right here. Ragdoll and Siberian. So let's go check out to see what Ragdoll and Siberian look like. Ragdoll, very interesting. I wouldn't have expected him to be that, but he's only a little bit percentage of that. He's also Siberian, which also very interesting. So even though these are small percentages, as I was going through it, what really stood out to me the most was the Russian blue. Even though he's a small percentage of this is what makes me think that like it's accurate. He has that very slender face. He's very short haired and he's got weird looking eyes. And the personality fits him. Curious, social, intelligent. This cat is smart. He knows how to open windows and turn doorknobs. It's crazy. Ain't nobody taught him this. But that's what also his, you know, a long tail, slim body, very muscular, very interesting. That it got me. It was very interesting. But also American Shorthair, which again makes sense. Outgoing, social, adaptable. That's exactly what this cat does. Snoof is nothing like that. Snoof is very chill, laid back, like don't bother me. This cat loves to fight just for fun. He'd be trying to fight me and I'd be like, get the fuck, you know. I love this cat. He's interesting. I hated him before, but he's going attached to me, you know? So American Shorthair fits him. He is also Egyptian Mao. He looks just like this. Homie got woke eyes. He looks like a regular cat, square face, and apparently they're adventurous, energetic, and still, this is exactly what he is. It messes me up because I was just like, yo, they hit the nail right on the head. That's why when she was like, oh, they messed it up, I said, nah, there's no way they messed it up. But when I looked at it, I said, wait, that makes sense. They did mess it up. I just wanted to, to double check just to make sure they weren't lying. You're like, I don't know, it's whatever, here you go, right? But it makes sense. A lot of these cats look like Toby, and none of them look like the Snoof. Although, it was very interesting that they have Maine Coon, right? Toby has Maine Coon in him, and I think he has more Maine Coon than Snoof does. Very interesting. All right, I retract that statement. Snoof actually has more Maine Coon than Toby does. But still, it's very interesting though. Toby, 80% Western with 5% Persian and 2% exotic. He's more exotic than the Snoof is, but we'll give it to him. He's a carrier for certain things, but anyway, he's at a higher risk for this gingivitis disease than Snoof is, and he has the bad breath. I mean, he's young, so I'm not surprised that his score is a little bit lower. Same thing with the tooth respiration. It's a little bit lower than the Snoofs. They have all these different things that he could be, and he's also a more common one. He has blood type A. Very interesting. So I just wanted to show you guys, this is what it is. If you guys want to go do it, BasePaws. That's what it's called. Go check it out. Let me know what you guys think. Tell me what y'all cat is. I did not think that my cats would have been this. I knew Snoof was a Maine Coon, but I also didn't know that he had all those other things in him too. And Toby, I didn't know what the heck Toby was, but to see him, to have like these things, like him being Egyptian Mao and Persian and the Russian Blue and Abyssinian. Did I show that one? Oh, I didn't. Okay, so yeah, this one too. This looks just like him. Woke eye, big ears, small face. Like, it looks just like him. Mischievous, I'm telling you. This is so cool. You guys gotta go check it out. It's a 60-page thing. It's huge. So you're getting your money's worth, and you get to see a bunch of cool things. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think Snoof is Maine Coon? And do you think Toby is Abby's? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Listen, also real quick, I also had another cat. She's beautiful. I really wish I could have done it for her, but it was too expensive, right? I'm gonna just show you right here. Bop. Her name is Cookie Crisp, but she don't let nobody touch her. She don't let nobody hold her. And like, you have to take the stick and you have to put it in their mouth for like 10-15 seconds. It was already bad enough Snoof and Toby didn't want to do it. She would have flipped the heck out. I think that's the only problem. But I mean, how else are you supposed to get the saliva from them? Anyway, let me know what you guys think. If you have any comments, complaints, aches, pains, moans, groans, leave them in the comments down below. I'll get back to you guys as soon as possible. I love you guys. Stay edgy. Woo!